Wow, I've never known that, I can actually use this function on my phone.
Boom, automatic. Everything is gone.
I think that's fantastic.
So, it's been several months since Samsung introduced Galaxy AI and it's still pretty amazing whether or not you use it daily or specifically for work. Based on the in-depth videos that I've done, Galaxy AI is very comparable with other well-established brands like Adobe Photoshop and even ChatGPT. And now, with the recent announcement of Galaxy AI will also be available for previous generation devices like the S23 series, the Tab S9, Flip 5 and the Fold 5, it opens opportunity for more users. So this time around, I decided to talk to people from all walks of life, dentist, marketing manager, auditor, to get their personal reviews and experience with how Galaxy AI has impacted their lives.
When I first watched the two videos, I actually felt very impressed and wow. I've never known that, I can actually use this function on my phone, especially the part where I get to edit the photos. In terms of like cropping the photo and then making a person bigger in that specific photo, that's one. Removing the background is also one. I always thought that I need to download an Adobe Photoshop app or software, either on my phone or a laptop, just to do that. And also, in terms of like how there was one part in the video where you actually create the slow motion video. I didn't know that my phone can do that as well.
Galaxy AI versus ChatGPT thing, I think that's fantastic because the generative text, right, where there is a summarization, there's the highlights of the text itself for particular website. Then let's say like very long, then there's a TLDR thing, a feature where Galaxy AI, I think the highlight text, I think that will be really summarized up.
When you're using Adobe Photoshop, it takes like a lot of steps and there's a lot of delay actually. With Galaxy AI, it really makes everything very fast. It's like literally one click away. Like you want to remove someone, you just like one click, detect a person and then boom, automatic. Everything is gone. So it makes like very fast, very easy. You're not gonna waste your time in editing, but instead you're gonna spend more time produce more content, more picture.
It's really interesting because you were just editing at the first part there, photos. And it's quite crazy, like, taking one photo as well. You take about 2 minutes, about 3 minutes maybe. And compared to Galaxy AI, just one button, let the AI do the stuff and gets the job done. And I think that's really cool.
I use WhatsApp quite frequently, and I always chat. Even though talking to my friends, talking to my to work colleagues and whatnot, right? So I normally use the Galaxy AI function in the WhatsApp itself, specifically for chat. In order to help me to shorten my time to think in terms of how do I form certain ways to convey some messages. I just need to type a few words, in terms of what I want to say and include in the chat, and then I just click the AI function in the WhatsApp chat, and then it gives me options to choose, right? And if I want to actually even include emojis, and then it has that option. Yeah, so that is one of the best way that I can use this Galaxy AI in my everyday life.
I'm also produce content on China TikTok versus Douyin, which is the apps is not available in English. At the same time, I can speak Chinese, but I cannot read or write. So when I have a Galaxy S24 Ultra integrated with Galaxy AI, with a click of the button, I can like example, I want to upload stuff on Douyin, which is all available in Chinese. I can write in English really clear. With one click, I can translate everything and make content and produce writing caption and know what exactly the button relates to in Chinese without I take a screenshot using another phone to live translate. So it's really make my life easier, really on.
When I'm in Korea, the translation really works quite spot on with Papago and Google Translates and everything. It's quite literally, it's easy to use and everyone could actually just, when I unable to read some Korean words, then I just like, okay, just snap, then I just point it and it's functional and it's there.
First thing first is when you are using the circle to search button. For myself, as a dentist, as a doctor or whatsoever, sometimes they come in with some medicine, right? And I don't know what the medicine is for because I'm not a pharmacist or whatever. I only know the basic stuff that we use. So sometimes there are things that I need to search up. And it's really nice because you can just point it, search on it, and then they give you all the data. When you're talking to maybe, just say, like a dentist, right? You're talking to the clinic, asking for an appointment or something like that. And then sometimes, because sometimes it depends on where you work, and sometimes you might not write the message that you want it to be. So sometimes people are confused, right, what to do. And I think ChatGPT and Galaxy AI, they have helped in this section to actually help you to construct your sentences properly. Stuff that you can do it like casually, less casual, more professional. I think that's really cool.
I didn't expect it to be available on my phone. Honestly, I didn't know until I watched the videos. So when I saw the ad, the Galaxy AI, I think one ad in particular where they show the circle to search, right? I think there was one image where they were watching video and then they wanted to find something. They just take a snapshot, circle the item, and then they search it on the internet. And basically what we normally use, right? So I actually thought that it was just only for the S24 or the latest device. So I didn't expect like my phone in particular, to be able to get to use this Changgeh feature. Expected it to be just, I need to buy a maybe S24 or S24 Ultra to just be able to use this feature lah.
Like ordinary user, they're not gonna buy like new phone like every year, every month. Okay, so when the Galaxy AI is introduced to the older version of Samsung Galaxy, I think it's good because you can enjoy the same features without buying new phone.
As a normal user, I think it helps a lot because, especially when it was come out new stuff, right? You're always worried whether am I still getting it, because I paid 4,000, 5,000 ringgit for a phone, and yes, I can use it for many years, but I still want the latest tech stuff. And of course, when you cater just maybe for the S24 users, you're catering to a small percentage, and you can't let people be exposed to it, right? So I think when they are letting it go to the S23, which my wife uses now, so she's trying to get to use it I try to teach her how to use it, and hopefully you go to the S22, hopefully in the S21, but so I think it's really good that they will introduce this back and so-called widen the field of this, so they can get even more feedback for Samsung users. I think that's most important because AI is all about connecting to your audience, about your personal users. So I think if they have a wider audience, I think that will be much better. Alright, so my wish list for the Galaxy AI as they move forward is like, for instance, the call assist, right? So basically when we do the calls, they come out in our voice and probably faster. So they will sound a little bit more natural to our receiver. I think that's one thing that's really good. And of course, when it comes to the Galaxy AI, the photo editing, the video stuff for that, I think like once you can see the before and after, they can show you how much they actually edited. So for a person like who wants to get into editing, they know like, okay, I need to do this to get a bit more details about, okay, maybe next time I can improve the lighting here or something like that. I think that's really going to be really nice to have.
If they can have some sort of like personalized style, or the AI itself can actually read my style of typing, and then they can just give me an option just to say, hey, if you want your style of writing with all of the short forms and whatnot, then this is another option that the Galaxy AI can suggest in the options for the chats.
I don't think I have anything in particular right now, because the AI market is quite upcoming, where I think there are some couple of devices will be quite funny, like the human pin AI and a is it called a Rabbit R1 or something like that?
Yeah, so the Rabbit R1.
Yeah, I think those are all upcoming AI stuff, which I believe, I think your current smartphone device is actually powerful enough to actually use it. While I think Samsung is moving towards a more approachable, where everything gets better. This is just the first device. And this is just the early adapter stage, where I think it will get better over the future.
So there you have it, people from different backgrounds giving their views of Galaxy AI and how they use it. But now it is your turn. Let everybody know in the comment section below on how you use Galaxy AI daily, and let's discuss it over there.